Good evening, Don Gosney. So, the question we have before us is whether clapping and verbal signs of approval / disapproval are disruptive to our meetings, slow down the meetings, or take something from the meetings. Before the ejection of everyone from the chambers 2 weeks ago, both the guilty and the innocent, there were 7 speakers who spoke under public forum. The first 5 speakers were Antoine Cloyd, Leonard Taylor, Naomi Williams, Wesley Ellis, and Marcus Mitchell. After each of them finished speaking, after they finished, and while the next speaker was coming to the dais, there was applause that lasted a total of 18 seconds. It was at that time that Councilmember Butt interrupted the speakers for 74 speakers, nearly 4 times as long as the clapping, to show his disrespect for them with his comment comparing the speakers to a talent contest. This was followed by 2 more speakers, Margaret Hanlon Grady and Greg Ferry, who had a total of 12 more seconds of clapping after they had concluded their speaking. Even after the city clerk could call even before the city clerk could call the next batch of speakers, the council spoke for nearly 12 minutes on whether to allow any signs of support for a speaker. Councilmember Butt concluded this discussion by yelling at the public and the council. When the mayor called for a recess and threw the public out of the public meeting, was it because the public was being disruptive, or because Councilmember Butt was being disruptive? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Altogether, the council spent nearly 45 minutes in arguing against the clapping and the vocal signs of approval or disapproval as compared to the grand total of 30 seconds of clapping after the speakers had concluded their speeches. Who is really to blame for the disruption of these meetings? The public or members of the council who disagree with the public? And as a citizen, I'd love to see the proof that members of the public were paid to disrupt this meeting. You're dishonoring us by all of us by claiming such.